Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it. Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. This is taken at his 4. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Throwing Rivers. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Working out of the gun, Rivers. And got his man, complete. That goes for a gain of 31.
Usually hitting a deep post pattern, as we just saw there for a big gainer, that's tough to do because you usually have a safety or two in the middle of the field. But if you hit enough crossers and underneath routes and curls, you start to get those guys creeping up, wanting to make plays on the football. It's the equivalent of a changeup in baseball. You show your other stuff, throw the changeup, and on that play, it worked for big yardage.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Ray Lewis, he's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Rivers now on 2nd down. And his throw here's incomplete. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Well, they went with the nickel. They throw in an extra defensive back. Coverage was very good.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. A passing down, you bring in the nickel package. Just as you described, the coverage was excellent and allowed one of their linemen to end up getting to the quarterback.
And this will be taken at the 13. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. And some extras coming up on the line here, readying for the blitz. First carry for the five-time Pro Bowler, LaDainian Tomlinson. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
Tomlinson on 1st and 10. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Not much happening there on 1st down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
They're going to look to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Gordon, and he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up the defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a 1st down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
Now a 2nd down throw for Rivers. His throw caught right around the 6. And they do get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Back now with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Austin football to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a 1st down. Red zone opportunity. They'll try and punch it in. Gordon, and he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Melvin Gordon, a 3-yard touchdown run. And his guys are able to strike for 6. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
This will be fielded at the 8. Oh, look at that. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And now back out comes the offense. And they'll run with LT to begin the drive. And a big hit there as he runs into a brick wall right near the 27. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Partner, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
Let's go!
They stay on the ground. Tomlinson, he takes this for 3 to the 29.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Let's go!
Out of the gun now on third down. Drops this off to Tomlinson, complete. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
Let's go!
They go play action here on first down. Flush to his right. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Let's go! 58!
He'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And an alley to run. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Able to pick up a dozen yards there on the scramble, but not enough. Fourth down. Two minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to Tampa after this timeout. And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Let's go! 58!
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Room here to run. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Every now and then, those guys can get lost in coverage. Quarterback didn't see him, perhaps. But, boy, what a pick. And how about the run back?
And it's good to make it 14-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This one taken from the 7. And that time he's smothered as he's wrestled down right at the line of scrimmage. Now this offense ready to head back out there. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
That is caught inside the 5. And he is hit pretty hard from the side as he's knocked down. A very solid gain of 27. First and goal, Melvin Gordon. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Melvin Gordon with his second touchdown here in this first half. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And it'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And here now the offense heading back out there. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here.
And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. Brandon Marshall able to collapse the pocket and drop him for a loss of 3. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And this is picked up by the defense. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33.